Remember the moment a dating show contestant hawked a loogie on national TV while a millionaire turned out to be broke and Survivor killed off a perfectly healthy grandma for pity votes? Welcome to peak 2000s programming, where dignity went to die for ratings. This is Cringe Capsule, your time machine to pop culture facepalms. Tonight we're rolling back the tape on Idol's most off-key legend, Tyra's famous meltdown, that elevator-sized spit from Flavor of Love, and the twist that turned Joe Millionaire into Joe Minimum Wage. Buckle up. Nostalgia is about to drop you harder than a table-flipping Jersey housewife. American Idol 2004, William Hung's joyful train wreck. The early seasons of American Idol promised two things: powerhouse divas and audition carnage. No moment captured both better than William Hung's now mythic tryout. Picture it. January 2004, San Francisco. In shuffles a polite UC Berkeley civil engineering major, hair gelled, shirt tucked, smile unbreakable. Judges brace for another Mariah wannabe. Instead, Hung unleashes Ricky Martin's She Bangs, minus pitch, rhythm, or choreography. His hips jerk like Windows 98 buffering. His vocal runs sound like dial-up. Simon Cowell breaks first, eyebrows climbing the stratosphere. Paula tries supportive blinking. Randy hides behind his clipboard. When the music dies, Simon delivers the eulogy. You can't sing. You can't dance. So what do you want me to say? Hung, beaming, replies, I already gave my best, and I have no regrets at all. That single line flips the script. The crowd at home isn't laughing at him anymore. They're rooting for him. Within weeks, William Hung is a folk hero. The Tonight Show, a novelty record deal that charts on Billboard, even a hastily produced Hong Kong concert tour, proof that earnest enthusiasm can out-viral actual talent. For Idol, the audition becomes franchise gold. Every season afterward, producers actively hunt for the next lovable disaster. But none top Hungary. He wasn't just bad, he was incandescently bad and completely unashamed. In a genre built on mockery, his sincere grin turned cringe into comfort food and taught us all a weird little lesson. Sometimes confidence beats key changes. America's Next Top Model, 2005, Tyra Banks and the We Were All Rooting for You meltdown. Cycle 4 of America's Next Top Model was cruising through its usual photoshoot drama when contestant Tiffany Richardson hit the chopping block. Producers expected tears. Tiffany offered a shrug and a laugh. Enter Tyra Banks, supermodel mentor turned reality show deity who detonated on national television. Tyra storms forward, eyes blazing, voice cracking with operatic fury. I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. She slams her hand, points, and unleashes the line that would echo across memes forever. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Cameras catch the other models frozen mid-sob, while Tyra delivers a lecture on wasted opportunity worthy of a halftime locker room speech. Why did it land so hard? First, the stakes. ANTM billed itself as a dream gateway for young women without industry connections. Tyra, positioned as benevolent fairy godmother, suddenly morphed into drill sergeant. Second, the rawness. Reality TV rarely let hosts break composure, and here was a global icon fully unhinged. Finally, the catchphrase economy. That single rhythmic sentence became instant shorthand for disappointment. GIFs, ringtone remixes, dorm room posters. If someone failed, Tyra's pointing finger materialized in pop culture. Behind the scenes, Tiffany later said producers hyped her attitude storyline, and Tyra apologized off camera. On screen, though, the meltdown crystallized everything messy about 2000s reality. Power imbalances, manufactured tension, and the audience's uneasy thrill at seeing a role model crack. 15 seasons later, the meme still resurfaces whenever the internet collectively facepalms. Proof Tyra's televised scolding achieved the one thing every reality show craves: immortality. Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica, 2003. The chicken of the sea, brain freeze heard round pop culture. Before TikTok gave us daily himbo memes, reality TV handed viewers one pristine slice of lovable cluelessness: Jessica Simpson versus a can of tuna. In episode 1 of MTV's Newlyweds, the pop princess settles onto the couch beside husband Nick Lachey, forks into lunch, squints at the label, and ponders aloud, is this chicken or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken of the sea. Nick's face cycles through every stage of grief. Denial, surely she's joking. Bargaining, it's just the brand, Jess. And quiet acceptance that millions are watching his spouse lose a cage match with marketing copy. The silence that follows is louder than any on-screen argument. Even their little Maltese pauses mid-yap. Why did this 3-second brain blip become legend? First, relatability. We've all asked a question and realized mid-sentence we can't unsay it. Second, timing. 2003 was peak dumb, blonde stereotype culture, and tabloids devoured the clip like, well, canned tuna. Sales of Chicken of the Sea spiked 30% after airing, free viral marketing before viral was a strategy. Simpson later insisted she was simply tired and camera shy, but the meme stuck, resurfacing anytime someone confuses, say, dairy with eggs. Today, the moment reads less airhead and more authenticity gold. In a sea of manufactured drama, one innocent question gave reality TV what it always chases: a genuine reaction, canned and shelf-stable forever. Flavor of Love, 2006, the spit that launched 1,000 GIFs. By episode 9 of VH1's Flavor of Love, only 3 contestants were left: calm, cool Hoops, eternally confident New York, and eye-rolling reality veteran Pumkin. Flav hands the first clock to Hoops, then milks the tension before awarding the final clock to New York. Pumpkin's out, but New York can't resist a farewell roast. You're a slut, and you'll never be me. Pumkin, cheeks blazing, leans in as if to speak, and unleashes a textbook reality TV loogie. Slow-motion cameras catch the glob sailing across the elimination set and splattering on New York's cheek. For half a beat, time stops. Then, New York explodes, lunging, claws extended, screaming, "You mother!" while security pries her off Pumkin and Flav gapes behind his Viking helmet. VH1 replayed the spit from every angle, bleeped the tirade, and served the clip on heavy rotation. Morning shows debated spitting etiquette. Gossip columns christened it the spit heard round the world, and college kids wrote dorm room manifestos on bodily fluid diplomacy. In reruns, the network blurred the projectile, yet left the wet splat in the audio, somehow nastier. Fallout was immediate. Tiffany New York Pollard became a cult icon, landing multiple spin-offs. Brooke Pumpkin Thompson's reality resume shrank to a single bodily function. Above all, the incident proved dating shows weren't about romance. They were gladiator pits with eyelash glue. And to this day, whenever reality TV claims it has reached a new low, veterans just shrug. Unless someone tops that spit, the crown remains firmly and stickily on Flavor of Love's head. Trading Spouses, 2005. The God Warrior, Tornado of Holy Rage. Fox's Trading Spouses had a simple formula: swap 2 moms from wildly different households and film the culture clash. Season 2 delivered its masterstroke with Marguerite Perrin, a Louisiana Pentecostal who believed horoscopes were gateways to hell. For 1 week, she lived in a New Age California home decorated with Buddha statues and positive energy crystals. Cameras captured her polite simmer right up until she returned to her own kitchen, where politeness detonated. The meltdown begins calmly. Marguerite reads the show's $50,000 prize check, then notices that her family has kept a gargoyle statue gifted by the Swap family. Switch flips. She tears through the house screaming, "Dark-sided!" rips up the check and orders the crew out. "Get the hell out of my house!" Between gasps, she names the culprits: tarot cards, astrology, gargoyles, psychics, like an exorcist reciting demon ranks. The pièce de résistance? She declares herself a god warrior while physically shaking, eyes bulging, voice pitched halfway between sermon and death metal. Fox aired the tirade unedited. YouTube did the rest. Late-night hosts spliced her hollers into remixes. Tyra Banks brought Perrin on her talk show to reenact the scream. She obliged. Years later, Marguerite spoofed herself in a Geico commercial, proving she'd embraced the meme. Why it endures. Absolute sincerity. Unlike scripted reality spats, Marguerite believed every syllable, turning a routine swap into theological thunder. And though the camera crew eventually got out of her house, the catchphrase, "This is tainted, dark-sided," is still squatting rent-free in 2000's pop culture memory. Joe Millionaire, 2003, the surprise, I'm broke, finale twist. Fox's Joe Millionaire sold America a fairy tale premise. 20 single women compete for the heart of rugged heir, Evan Marriott, allegedly worth $50 million. The catch, hidden from contestants, was that Evan was actually a $19 an hour construction worker. Viewers knew, the women didn't. For 8 weeks, the show encouraged champagne wishes and designer dress catfights, all building to the final rose ceremony-style reveal in a French chateau. Finale night, Evan chooses Zora Andrich, a shy substitute teacher. Violins swell, producers hover, and host Paul Hogan drops the bomb. Evan isn't rich at all. Cue the most excruciating 30 seconds of silence in reality TV history. Zora's eyes flicker between horror, pity, and "am I still on television?" Evan sheepishly mutters that he didn't exactly lie, he just never corrected anyone. Audience heart rates skyrocket. Fox cuts to commercial like a defibrillator break. Post-reveal epilogue, the show hands the couple an unexpected consolation prize. $1 million to split, turning the ruse into a literal payoff. Ratings hit 40 million viewers, briefly eclipsing the Super Bowl lead-in. Critics called it Cinderella rewritten by sociopaths. While water coolers buzzed, would the relationship survive after deception and televised humiliation? Spoiler, it fizzled within months. Why it's legendary. Joe Millionaire pushed reality TV's ethics into new territory, proving audiences would gleefully watch unsuspecting hopefuls have their romantic fantasies detonated on camera. Every dating show twist since, secret spouses, hidden twins, fake weddings, traces back to that single moment when a faux fortune evaporated and the genre found its cruel sweet spot. Survivor, Pearl Islands, 2003, Jonny Fairplay's dead grandma lie. Survivor had already given us snakes, rice theft, and naked Richard Hatch, but nothing matched Jonny Fairplay Dalton's scheme in episode 11 of Pearl Islands. The castaway's loved one's visit was underway when a buddy of John's arrived on the beach and, per pre-game arrangement, tearfully announced John's grandmother had died. Shock, hugs, sympathy. Host Jeff Probst even looked misty. The ploy worked perfectly. Tribe mates relinquished the challenge so Fairplay could grieve in private, essentially gifting him reward food and morale. Cameras later caught John crowing to his friend, "That was the greatest lie ever told," because Grandma was alive and well watching from home. Viewers gasped. CBS leaned in with villain edit orchestral stabs. Why it's peak train wreck. Survivor always rewarded cunning, but faking a death weaponized the show's one wholesome segment. Even hardened strategists like Sandra Diaz-Twine muttered, "That boy is sick." Audiences were furious yet fascinated. Ratings spiked, and dead grandma became instant reality TV shorthand for next-level deception. Fallout. John rode the pity boost to third place, earning both fan hatred and enduring notoriety. Survivor subsequently revamped loved ones' visits. No more unvetted stories, thank you. And every reality contestant since has faced the unspoken question, would you pull a Fairplay? Most say no. Everyone secretly calculates the odds. In the annals of reality scheming, Jonny Fairplay proved there's a line, and then gleefully skated miles beyond it, Grandma safely on the couch. And that, friends, is the 2000s highlight reel. Loogies, lies, table flips, and one very undead grandma. Drop a comment with the meltdown we missed or the moment that made you mute the TV in self-defense. If tonight's trip down trash TV lane made you cringe, laugh, or both, hit like, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a fresh dose of vintage chaos. This is Cringe Capsule, signing off until the next glorious train wreck.